Hello friends, we were in the B-pharmacy 4th semester Medicinal Chemistry. In the last video, I completed the introduction to Medicinal Chemistry. For those who want to see the videos, I have given a link in the description. You guys can get the notes after I complete the first unit. Today I am starting with the history and development of medicinal chemistry. In this topic, we can learn how the drugs were developed throughout the history, what are its uses, their origin and how they are developed, and what are the reasons for the development of medicinal chemistry. So all these questions have to be completed on this topic. So let's begin. History and development of medicinal chemistry. The ancient citizens of the Chinese people from India found that they use therapeutic plants and minerals for the treatment. Therapeutic plants may be like aloe vera, ashwagandha, neem, etc. They have properties like antiviral, antimalarial, anti-tumor, etc. They also achieved coca leaves containing cocaine. Cocaine is a type of drug which is addictive, obtained from the leaves of two coca species, Erythroxylum and Erythroxylum novagranatense. They are also used mushrooms as hallucinogens. So hallucinogens, they are also called as psychoactive drugs because hallucinogens alters in thought, mood and perceptions. They are banned for decades, but in the past 15 years, drugs like LSD, MDMA have shown promise in treating conditions like depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, and addiction. In the 19th century saw the beginnings of modern organic chemistry, which led to medicinal chemistry. The end of 18th century or the beginning of the 19th century is a period known as innovation and chemistry. During that period, slowly natural drugs got mixed with the chemical drugs. For example, natural drugs plus chemical together they form modern organic or modern medicinal chemistry. So these natural drugs are nothing but the drugs that are obtained from the living organism. Let's take an example for natural drugs like opium or cinchona bark. These opium are used as sedative, antidiarrheal treatment, as analgesic. These cinchona bark are used to increase appetite, which are also used in treating bloating and other stomach problems. 90% of the drugs are synthetic drugs which are developed in laboratories. For example, people suffering from fever won't eat medicine. They take medicine but not medicinal plants. Instead, they take other different synthetic drugs like paracetamol, etc. See, question on this topic is not asked in the examination, but knowing is important. If there is a chance of asking the question in the exam, refer to the notes I will be giving. For time being, copy the notes while I am teaching you guys. Immediately after completing one unit, I will upload the notes on the Telegram group. You guys can download from it. I will be giving the link to join the Telegram group in the description. In 1853, Henry heated morphine with methyl iodide and made a new substance of quaternary salt of morphine. It is a modified one. Morphine derivative was introduced as a cough sedative in 1898. Sedatives are nothing but which are used to induce sleep. During 1840, the first use of synthetic organic chemicals were introduced for anesthesia. Anesthesia are used for temporary loss of sensation and awareness, which include paralysis, amnesia, and unconsciousness. Nitrous oxide, ether, and chloroform are the types of anesthesia used. They are used in operations, teeth removal, etc. These questions are asked during MCQ and GPAD examination. 1864. Barbituric acid synthesized as a useful hypnotic. Hypnotics are induced to improve the quality of sleep. Melatonin, antihistamines, and antidepressants are the drugs which are used as hypnotics. In 1875, salicylic acid are used for the treatment of typhoid fever. In 1899, aspirin was marketed as an antipyretic without unpleasant side effects. Antipyretic are the drugs used to reduce body temperature during fever. Aspirin, naproxen, etc. are the type of antipyretic drugs. After the 1930s, the development of new drug was speeded greatly by combination of medicinal chemistry and experimental pharmacology. Pharmacology is nothing but which deals with the response of the drugs, whereas medicinal chemistry deals with the development of drugs or how they are manufactured. Both combine and help us to find the merits and demerits of the drug manufactured, which eventually helps the development of modern medicinal chemistry. Discovery of penicillin in 1928, which is the first antibiotics, was an greatest achievement. Let me tell a story. The plague was enormously spreading during Second World War. Many soldiers lost their life. In 1928, at St. Mary's Hospital, London, Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin. This discovery led to the introduction of antibiotics that greatly reduced the number of deaths from infection. I think you guys like the story. Short and sweet, right? In 1914, the first drug used for treating cancer was nitrogen mustard, which has an alkylating agent. It is used for its anti-neoplastic properties. It is also used in lung and breast cancer treatment. Mustine, which is a derivative of nitrogen mustard, is not used now because of its excessive toxicity. In the 20th century, John Langille and Paul Ehrlich came up with the receptor theory. This makes understand that drugs bind receptor based on their chemical structure and composition. So this is it for today, guys. I hope everyone understood the topic. Take the screenshot of the notes. After completing one unit, I will upload the notes in the Telegram group. You can download it from there. If you guys like the video, hit like and share it with your friends. In the next video, we have some interesting topics that are related to the physiochemical properties to biological action. Until the next video, take care. Bye bye.